Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into a screwdriver that I just recently picked up. I've probably had it for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I've really been enjoying it, and that is the Vessel ball grip screwdriver. More specifically, this is the demolition version. They do have multiple different variations of their ball grip screwdriver. It is a Japan design, made in Japan, but there is info about that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, so please stay tuned for that information. But I picked up my first ball grip screwdriver a few years ago when I was doing a screwdriver showdown, and it was also from Vessel, but it was a interchangeable bit screwdriver, and I wanted one that was a fixed blade. So we're going to go into it, share my thoughts with you guys, specs, features, pricing, all that good stuff. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to drop it down below. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. I will have this link down in the description for you guys. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned to the channel for more content just like this. So here we're looking at one of Vessel's ball grip screwdrivers. More specifically, this is their demolition screwdriver. So we're going to get into its specs, features, and its pricing. This is the 230, and it's the Phillips 2 by 100. And the 100 is the blade length, so your standard 4 inches, and it does measure from here to the tip. And then the overall length is 8 inches, or roughly 8 inches, maybe a little bit shy. Now, if you guys follow the channel, you guys know I have quite a bit of Vessel screwdrivers. I have their Super Cushion, which I purchased after I bought the wood compo, which is one of my favorite screwdrivers of all time. It's like a wood composite resin mix, really nice screwdriver. But then they released the Super Cushion, which has like a harder surface on one side, and then on the other side it is a little bit squishy, I guess you would call it, but same overall design. And they have that in both non-striking and striking. The striking ones, you can see the red is a rubber overmold, and then the non-striking is a black with the red underlay. And then I also have the Megadora, but this is more of their demolition Megadora. They do have multiple different variations of multiple different design screwdrivers, but this is also a very good screwdriver. The Megadora is a very popular driver, but I wanted to pick up their ball driver because I've used tons of different screwdrivers in the past, and I ended up picking up a ball screwdriver from Vessel a few years ago, but it was one of their multi-bit screwdrivers. I ended up passing it on to a buddy to use because I'm not exactly sure why I purchased that one, because I already knew I wasn't a big fan of multi-bit screwdrivers. There are very few that I tend to keep on hand. So I wanted to pick up one of their non-multi-bit screwdrivers. But as I was doing some research into their different ball grip screwdrivers, I realized something. So I absolutely love Vessel as a brand. They make some fantastic tools, but their standard non-demolition and some of their others are actually made in Thailand. I started to notice some of them did not say made in Japan, and then looking through the comments, a couple people had noted that this specific set wasn't made in Japan, and a couple others. I'll try and throw up a couple pictures of the ones that are not made in Japan, like the ratcheting ones and the standard non-demolition ones, but they do still have a huge selection of Japan-made ones. You can get these with the black plastic, red, and then some of them are the clear, or like what they call the Galaxy. You can get special releases in red, gold, blue. I mean, they have all sorts of different ones. You can see the large metal plate on top with the Phillips logo, and this is JIS, so it will work for both Japanese industry standard fasteners and Phillips head fasteners. But I already knew after purchasing the first multi-bit screwdriver from them that I liked the ball grip design. I just didn't like the multi-bit portion. I find the ball grip to be extremely comfortable, especially when you have to apply a lot of pressure. It has a huge ball end, so it fits really well in the palm of your hand. You can apply a lot of pressure, and with these two big rubber grips, you can get plenty of torque on these, but you can also still work really fast with these styles of screwdrivers. Now, obviously, this is all going to be personal preference. Some people like the Vera design, or maybe the PB Swiss design. You know, all handle shapes are slightly different. Some people just prefer different designs. So obviously, this is going to be all personal preference, but
I wasn't sure how I was going to enjoy one until I purchased the previous one, and I'm glad that I picked up a fixed blade one. The only other multi-bit one that I own is the Klein new release multi-bit, and this is by far one of my favorite multi-bit screwdrivers just because of how Klein designed this locking mechanism and how sturdy and strong it is. Very good design here, a lot of rubber grip here with a nice smooth ball end to still spin in the palm of your hand. Klein did a really good job on this, and this is also made in Japan. But looking back at this, like I said, you do have a 4-inch blade. About an inch or inch and a half of that is a plastic sleeve, and then you move into the metal blade, which is chrome plated to your tip, which does have a coating on it, and it is designed to where that when that coating does come off, it doesn't affect the fitment on the fastener. So I haven't had any issues with any of my Phillips not fitting a fastener correctly. I use this one quite a bit, and it's held up really well. Now this one is newer. I've been using it for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's still holding up really well. Now I do some pretty light duty use with screwdrivers, nothing too rough with them. Vessel does have multiple different designs of this, whether you get the standard version, the insulated, the striking, the interchangeable. They have ratcheting, they have electronic or electric screwdrivers. Tons of different options, but just keep in mind that not all of them are made in Japan, like you can see on this one. But the rubber material is extremely grippy. The black is all of plastic material. I really like the grip and thickness on the rubber overmold on these. And then that large striking cap is really nice as well, where some striking ones are smaller. The Megadora is done well. The cap covers the entire back end of the handle. But like certain designs like this PB Swiss, I haven't had any issues, but it is a smaller striking area. Just a little bit of design difference there. But since this is a demolition, it is a full tang through. And they do have ceramic ones that you can use, insulated ceramic, where it's supposed to not allow electricity to flow all the way through the handle. So multiple different designs. This is a chrome vanadium steel, and it does have a magnetic tip. As far as pricing, it's going to depend on if you, well, for one, which one you buy, whether it's the demolition or the standard or whatnot. This typically ranges between $15 and $25 depending on which tip you end up getting and the length of it. And then if you buy this in sets, it's going to range from $25 to $80, once again, depending on the variation that you purchase. And honestly, I just love being able to apply a lot of pressure to the palm of my hand, and these grips are in the perfect spot to get a lot of torque and still be able to easily spin that in your hand. And it does fit into a Phillips perfectly fine, no issues with that. It works extremely well. So whether you're using it for speed or if you need torque, it's kind of designed great for both, just depending on how you grip the screwdriver. So that is a look at the Vessel 230, or Phillips head number 2 by 100. If you guys have any questions or comments about this or any of the other Vessel screwdriver lineup, I do have quite a few different ones. I can share my thoughts on them with you guys. If you guys have any questions, maybe you're thinking about purchasing one of them, but I will have this and possibly some of the other Vessel screwdrivers linked down in the description for you guys. So it's all there for you. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.